Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another MetaZoo unboxing video. Today we've got another and my final box of guaranteed to be not mapped Seance Booster Box from Argos. So if you missed my first unboxing of this, let me just do a really quick summary of this while we start opening these up. Essentially, Argos, one of the partnered sellers for MetaZoo, opened up all of his Seance Booster Boxes, randomized all of the packs after... Essentially, he'd open a booster box, and then he would see which packs had the hollows in them. He would do that for all of his booster boxes, and then he would randomize everything, and then try and guarantee that every booster box, opened booster box, would contain between 12 to 18 full hollows. So he did this for his Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday, and I opened one of these boxes from him, and I indeed did get 14 full hollows, and it was a ton of fun doing it. And I've seen other people open this up and get Hateful 8 and everything, and he actually did say that some booster boxes for fun, he loaded it with all of the same pack art. Okay, he didn't do it for this one. I thought for a second I was going to get all Black Dog packs. Ghost of Black Dog, whatever this thing is called. So yeah, that's what we're opening. It is a unsealed booster box because it was hand randomized to guarantee that you at least get a booster box that contains full hollows, making Seance instantly more fun to open up than it would be buying just, you know, on the secondhand market, because there is a chance that you're going to get a booster box with 0 or 9 full hollows, and then of course if you get a box that has no Hateful 8s, then, you know, essentially if you open a Hateful 8 in your packs, you're probably going to get a clumped booster box of Hateful 8s, and Hateful 8s being like the biggest hit cards out of this set. And clump, for those of you that, you know, because I actually have had people ask me what does clump mean, it means that your booster box is probably going to have multiple copies of those big hit cards. And that can happen also for the non-hit cards. So if you open a few packs and you see that it's, you know, your typical suspects like orbs and non-hits, non-big hits, then chances are the rest of your hollows are also going to be that way. So by Argos completely randomizing it, you don't got to worry about that problem. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get 18 full hollows out of this box, but hey, no matter what we get from this, I'll be happy. And this is completely randomized, so the pack art here will not determine knowing what packs will have what. So that way we never know when we're going to pull a full hollow, or how many, because the way he did it is the fact that, you know, let's say he loaded every box with 12 full hollows. Well, then what some people would do is they would stop opening packs after they hit 12 full hollows because they knew the other packs probably wouldn't have any. So it's actually kind of a genius way to keep people opening their packs and not having any leftover reverse packs. Sunken Gravestone. So yeah, shoutouts again to Argos for doing this for the MetaZoo community. I'm sure it was extremely time consuming, and his prices on this were extremely fair. The price he charged for a booster box plus a bonus blister, and boy, you guys know how those blisters go, right? If you've watched some of my other videos, hint hint, pulled a secret rare serialized from those blister packs that I got with it. What an insane deal. So thanks again to Argos for making this a possibility to make our Seance pack opening experience more fun than it was at the launch, at least. Well, some people had a lot of fun with it because they ended up with some people got loaded packs where they'd get like 5 possessed auras or a full box of Hateful 8s. Shoutouts to Jay Living, who is probably watching this video. He posted in my Discord in the card game section. He bought one of these because I recommended it to him. I said, hey, he was looking to buy Seance. I said, go to Argos. And he had one left for this Black Friday, Cyber Monday booster box. He bought that last box that Argos had available. And he actually ended up pulling a Satanic Panic, which is still a $50 to $60 card. So congrats, Jay Living. That is my most wanted card in the Seance set. May not be the most expensive, but it is by far my most desired because I absolutely love the art on that card. So it just goes to show you that yes, Hateful 8s are very much possible in here. I don't think you got any other Hateful Eights, but it was a very solid box, to say the least. Sunken Skeletons. So, seeing this card reminds me, as I mentioned in one of my other recent videos, which may or may not be out before this one, from what the Secret Rare Tracker website, metazusr.com, there seem to be no secret rares pulled from booster boxes yet. Now, whether or not Mike decided to put secret rares only in the alternative product, being spellbooks, release events, and blisters, and sort of left the Hateful Eight cards in, you know, to be the good pulls from booster boxes, well, that remains to be seen. I'm sure there's still a ton of Seance sealed product out there that has yet to be opened. It does seem unlikely that no secret rares would be pulled after Seance has been out this long from a booster box, but you never know. It's possible that maybe there's just a small seeding of serialized cards in booster boxes, and a majority of them are in the other product. But I will tell you, I didn't plan on buying any more booster boxes from Seance, but this Argos deal was too good to pass up. But I will tell you, going forward, I absolutely will be just focusing on most likely blister packs. Ooh, man. That's not a bad one. Full Hollow Sentry Box Devil. But, yeah, I'm going to be focusing on blister packs, maybe release event boxes if I can find them cheap enough. I don't think they're ever going to get as cheap as, like, CN2 or Wilderness release events because of the way that MetaZoo Seance kind of, unfortunately, is mappable. It means that release events, spellbooks, stuff like that will always kind of be in demand because of the chance. It's kind of like the safest way to try and get Hateful Eight cards on the secondary market, because to our knowledge those are not mappable, which is good. Another Ghosts of Sloss Furnace. A lot of people thought this card was going to be one of the big super hit cards, maybe the Hateful Eight before the Hateful Eight were known. Fortunately he is not, because I have multiple of that card and it's one of my favorite card arts. Alright, so far nothing crazy. I'm not counting my full hollows because I don't want to anticipate when the full hollows may end. Not even sure. It looks like we're maybe a little bit more than halfway through the box. Ooh, that's my first Edgar case, I think. Or did I pull one of those from the previous box? I don't know. But I feel like I haven't pulled him yet. Maybe I have. That was another one that people, right before Seance came out on eBay, people were, like, people that bought packs or boxes really early and were selling singles. Edgar case was a card where it was selling for like 40-50 bucks before Seance was officially released, because people were anticipating that to be one of the biggest hits in the set. It did not end up being. It's, you know, it's like a $5 to $7 card now, I think. It's really nothing crazy. And Ghost of Sloss Furnace was another one that people, this is a hilarious reverse hollow. Ghost of Sloss Furnace was another one that people were anticipating was going to be pretty big, and we're spending, you know, 40 bucks on it. Everything has come down now that we've seen what's what in Seance. However, the Hateful Eight is still kicking, boy. Those cards, Lady Luck, Satanic Panic, Chains of Old Scratch, Possessed Aura, of course. Pretty much everything except for good old Sheep Squatch. I actually had an opportunity to buy a single of Sheep Squatch on eBay around when MetaZoo first came out for like 10 bucks. I did pass on it, kind of regret it now. Just because I was like, well, I'm going to be opening Seance anyway. I'll see if I can pull it. It'd be more fun that way. Of course, that single is nothing crazy now. It's like a $20, $25 single. But it does make me wish, knowing what I had known about the mapping, that I would have bought it back when I had the opportunity really cheaply. Okay. Now, normally, if this was a normal booster box, I'd be a little worried, right? Because it's like, oh man, I could see what kind of full hollows we're getting, I know there's going to be nothing good in here, but it's not the way these Argos boxes work. You can be surprised at any moment. Reverse Boojum. Not going to count the hollows, we'll count those at the end, like I said. Now I may or may not have one more Seance booster box that I may or may not be keeping sealed. I don't know yet. May or may not have received it from a certain Black Friday sale. Unknowingly. I did not pick it up on purpose, but I'll explain it when the day comes if I unbox it. But that will 100% almost likely be the last time I ever open Seance. I said that before, but then Argos did his, did this. But from here on out, I am certainly just going to be doing singles and blisters. Blisters for that serialized hunt. Not being greedy or anything, but I would not mind a second serialized, of course. Alright, we are definitely nearing the end of this box. Nothing crazy in here yet. The way I look at it, if I didn't get these two boxes, I don't know which one would have came with the blister with the secret rare in it. The way I look at it, I don't care what they give me in these boxes. The fact that I got a secret rare because I bought these two boxes, it's good enough for me. Another orb for one of our full hollows. Man. Hateful 8, where you at? Still. No Hateful 8s in any of my Seance openings. And I've opened quite a bit of Seance. And not just booster boxes. I did a full case of blisters. Of 24 blisters. I did I did one spellbook, 4 release event boxes. Haven't done any theme decks. I'm sure I'll get around to those eventually, and you can apparently pull serialized from that as well. Alright, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty on the packs here. Let's get these final packs out. We've got 3 left. 3 packs remaining. But yeah, I'm keeping my eye on eBay. There's some decent prices on blisters, but I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for sellers to get impatient when they're not moving and reduce them even further potentially in price. Ooh, something's coming up. Medium's Crystal Eye. It's another one that a lot of people actually really like. Alright, final pack. And it is a Spirit Storm. We have yet again dodged all of the Hateful 8. And Possessed Aura, but let's count how many full hollows we got. My goodness, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 full hollows. Hey, that is not bad. Thanks again, Argos, for making these boxes. It was still super fun to open, despite me still no luck on Hateful 8s. How many boxes have I opened at this point? Jeez, well, this is like my 4th box. Anyway, the quest for Hateful 8 will continue. It's keeping you guys on the edge of your seat, right? Not knowing what video I'll finally pull one and what video and what one I'll actually get. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next MetaZoo video.